What do? We should be prepared to stop anyone getting hurt in the card game, so move close enough to intervene. All right. You subtly inch closer to the table for a better view. There are 5 people playing poker, and as you step closer, a gnome shouts, "Read 'em and weep!" The rest of the table groans as this gnome scoops up a mountain of gold towards her. A fairy flies away, spouting curses in a language that you don't even recognize. And an orc sits there unmoving, staring down into his drink, seemingly dissociating after losing so much money. The other 2 at the table are a half-elf and a dwarf, both in adventurer's gear, whispering frantically to each other. You can't make out most of what they're saying, but you hear the end of their conversation as the half-elf says, "We have to get our money back somehow," before turning to the gnome and saying, "One more round, all or nothing." The gnome looks to this half-elf and says, "I'd love to, but you don't really have any more money to bet with." Through the dwarf's protests, the half-elf says, "We've got something better than money," and slams a red glowing amulet onto the table. The gnome grins widely, her eyes lighting up as she starts to deal the next hand. And while she deals this next round, her eyes remain fixed on the amulet. In fact, you yourself are having a hard time looking away from this amulet. It seems to be calling to you, pulling you in. But you snap out of this feeling when a goblin jumps up onto the table, grabs the amulet, and makes a beeline for the door. The dwarf stands up from her chair and shouts, "Thief! Thief! Stop! Someone stop them!" What do? Please comment what you want your collective character to do next, and the top comment by this time and date will be what your character does. See you next time.